Hi there, and welcome to another session in the VERSO training series. Today, we're going to take a look at how to request materials when they're not in VERSO. To begin, it's important to understand a few important state ILL guidelines, as well as how interlibrary loan works in our system. First, I'd like to clarify some of the acronyms for you. ILL, or interlibrary loan, is what we consider the request of materials from outside of the SWLS system. Some systems call that OLL, or outer library loan. The way we request these materials from outside our system is WSCAT, which is a shared catalog and sharing system that's run by the Department of Public Instruction. The way WSCAT connects to our VERSO catalog is through an integration we call SIL, or Circ Interlibrary Loan. So you'll often hear me refer to or talk about SIL or WSCAT kind of interchangeably, and that's just the function of interlibrary loan from outside our own system working with VERSO. State guidelines dictate that libraries should not request materials from outside their own systems for the first 6 months of publication or release, or for the first 12 months if you're using it for a book club. This is important to keep in mind as you request materials. You also shouldn't request materials that are available in your own system, so in VERSO through other SWLS libraries, unless you're looking specifically for more copies than are owned in our own system. The first step for searching for any material is to do a VERSO search. It's important so that you're not inadvertently requesting materials that exist in our own system. If you do not find any results, then you can next do a WSCAT or SIL search by clicking the pancakes in the quick search menu and choosing all of the resources. You can also do this in the additional resource section of the advanced search screen. So let's start with a VERSO search. Remember, that's just the Southwest Wisconsin library system. Now, while a result shows up, that's obviously not what I'm looking for. So I will select resources and check all, because that gives us the broadest search possible, and then search again. The biggest change from a VERSO search to a WSCAT or SIL search is that you need to be patient. Rather than just searching one catalog, we're now reaching out to catalogs from all over the state, and actually in a lot of cases all over the country. And we're running live searches in their databases. And that takes time to return results. So watch the count at the top of the screen in red here, and wait until that completes. That Add Additional Results button will appear, and you need to wait for that before moving on. So although this says that there's no results other than that one from Lancaster, that's not what we're looking for. We have to wait for all of those results to populate. Now that this button came up, Add Additional Results, you'll see that there's a lot more options, and actually several for the item that I'm looking for. Once you have those results, make sure that you're requesting from an ILL lender. You can do that by looking here under ILL lender. As long as it says in brackets that they are a lender, they are willing to send things to you. For faster request fills, I would suggest South Central, Winding Rivers, Share, More, or Minitex as the lender for your items. So choose one that is from nearby so that those libraries can fill faster. If you choose one from out of state other than Minnesota, so Kansas, Connecticut, you're more likely to get it in the mail than you are to get it through statewide delivery. Your absolute last resort should be a blank request, and you can find that button here. Most libraries never use them at all, or at most submit maybe 1 or 2 per year for really specialized items. And they're the least likely to be filled because they're not actually attached to any item records. It also means a lot more manual work for me and for the DPI system staff. If you have any questions about this process or desire additional training for you or your staff, please reach out to me and let me know, and I'd be happy to help.